it, so. Ugh. Alright. Maybe we should still be on 25. Moto's just not being very kind to us. We're not even really playing Magic. Not that this matchup's easy, even if our deck actually plays Magic, but... There goes the Electrolyze, but... It's just unfortunate. I wanted to play some Magic today, but... I guess we'll just have to take solace that we had a winning record earlier, and that things are just gonna go... poorly for us now. I think honestly I should, like, restart Moto in between, like, successful... Because that happens! It's like you do really well, and then the shuffler takes a nice big nice on you. And it's sad, because, like, we were having so much fun and actually playing Magic. But, and here's the other thing, it doesn't even matter if he's Jund. If we can only see 3 lands in the course of 2 games, it doesn't matter. Blue-Eye-Red has no chance. If you're only going to see that many lands... If you're only going to see this many lands... I couldn't even cast Electrolyze with that. Jesus. Ugh. I'm cutting these. I don't think we can afford it. Nope. Maybe we bring back the Academy Ruins and the Engineered Explosives. It's a nice big duress. Tuber says, I'm glad you're brewing the Hiri jar. I was brewing it. It's awesome sauce. I've been working on this for weeks. When did you start working on it, Tuber? Pretty much since this card was spoiled, I've been looking to bust it. Anyway. Bust half seems pretty good if we tick up a Nahiri. It is pretty good. Alright, there's the cola. Now he can grow his ooze. I'm playing it out. Okay. Okay, so I can't Cryptic, but I could Jace. I didn't bring in the Anger, so I'm just going to get a basic island here. So if we Jace plus, do we start to get back in this mess, or do you have to Jace minus here? Jace plus is only so exciting, right? He doesn't die to the ooze, though. But he could die to ooze plus bolt. That's probably wrong. I'm probably supposed to minus him immediately. Yep, that's probably wrong. Like, I'm hoping that he doesn't, and then I top deck something relevant to, like, fight the ooze and then preserve the Maelstrom Pulse. Yep, I should have. I should have just minused. Take that. You're still reduced. Alright, Colonnade time. I mean, Cryptic time. Don't give up. Do not give up. So we can reset this ooze. Just don't give up. You give up, you've already lost, team, okay? You give up, you've already lost. I know I'm complaining a lot, but it's pretty bad to mulligan that. Like, that would never happen. I can't see that happening in paper, what just happened to us. I can't see what just happened to us in paper, like, on Magic Online happening to me in paper. Because that was just brutal. Alright, so we can answer the Confidant. Snapcaster Mage. Snapcaster Electrolyze? No, it's gone. Okay, if I were to Helix the Ooze, I can't afford that, unfortunately. It's okay, we'll figure out a way. We'll figure out a way to fight the Ooze. We got to take down this Confidant. We'll figure out a way. It won't really be through the Snapcaster Mage, but we'll figure out a way. Bounce draw? Yeah. Yeah, you reset the Ooze. Make it so that it dies to another burn spell off the top. I can't imagine that happening to me in paper, though. Even though we just trimmed one land. All right. Tarmagoof. Oof. Okay. Okay, so I can answer the Scavenging Ooze, and then I need to find a way out to the Tarmogoyf. There are no more creatures, so I think we do this to try to preserve our graveyard for the Snapcaster Mage. So let's have another Helix. Reals there's only 21 lands left. No, we're trying to figure out what lands we're going to run. I don't know about the tech edges. Because they are being a little bit awkward. So he decides to go after... Okay, that's what he decided to go after. Oh, Goyf is a tremendously fast clock if I do not top well. If I do not top deck well, then that's where John wants to be. Alright, Nahiri off the top. Come on, dealer. One time, dealer. One time. Okay. That's Snap, Helix block. That's not enough to take on a 5/6 Goyf. Can I get to Snap Burial? We shall see. One more land does it, or Nahiri answers this great, or a... honestly, it might be nice for us to run that one card the Muddles had again, the Exile, the Declaration in Stone, because that would make Muddlin out here as well. Whereas all it is another Snapcaster Mage. Which is fine against Jund, but... Alright, so there's the Raging... Oh, but this Tech Edge is going to answer that. So here's the thing. Snap Burial is no longer an option. I think just go ahead and snap that off. Maybe you don't, because maybe you want to make him spend mana to set that up. Okay, so now I have to do something awkward like... Yeah, no, you're not supposed to kill it, because he has to activate it. So I could, like, snap Helix face. Actually, if you want to preserve your life the most and give yourself the most draws, it would be like snap, target Helix, block. I mean, well, obviously I'm doing that. Block. I'm trying to buy myself one more draw on top of that. Helix face. Red, white. Let me look at the math here. So we go to 7. I'm dead to Bolt anyway. I think I thin. Yes, I am dead to... Well, I'm not dead to Cola. No, I'm still dead to Cola as well. Alright, so we might as well... Yeah, because he's 5/6. We might as well do that. And... No. One more turn. I mean, he also could just draw Bolt or Colligans. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. Nahiri off the top. Nahiri off the top. One time, dealer. Dealer. Okay, Snapcaster off the top. One time, dealer. Ah. Okay. Like, here's the thing, though. We really didn't get to play Magic Game 1, unfortunately. Alright. We know that Jund's not an easy match, though, anyway. Like, we've already established that. No matter what version of Blue at Red you're going to play, and there's plenty of people that'll say it favors you, I've never felt that way against Jund. Unless you want to run like a whole bunch of like Karanos in your sideboard. I've never felt that way against Jund, but it does suck that game 1 we didn't play Magic, but it's okay. The rubbins on the spell snare. I know, right? Right on time. Mike says Snap Helix block kills Goyf if he bricks. No, he didn't. No, it was already a 5-6, unfortunately. Oh, Tuber, I believe you, but that seems bad. I like that card a lot. The only time I've ever run Ral Zarek on the stream was in Legacy with Stasis. I haven't updated it for the new meta, but what did it look like? It's called Sorry, anytime you guys mention Ral, I'm gonna bring this deck up because it's super sweet. What is it called? Oh, we brewed this years ago. Oh, jeez, what is it called? Chalice and Chains. Okay. Oh, do we get a match pop? No. Chalice and Chains and 4.2, 4.4, 4.6. Is this where we left? 4.8? Is this probably where we left off? Or did I have a version that I own all the cards for? No, I don't because of the misdirection. The only time I would run Ral Zarek is when you're doing something completely degenerate with him, like Stasis. So. Other than that, I'm probably never going to touch the card. Oh, no, we messed around with this. This is a relatively new card. Okay. Cool, so we rebrewed this. Yeah, Gear Parade the Grid that came out in Origins. But yeah, I'm not probably going to play the card if we're playing a fair deck, you know. You probably want to never let them play Magic again. I know it does sound terrible, but it's true. Like, are we compared? If you're going to play Ral Zarek, you should probably consider a different format than Modern. We've killed all sorts, by the way. I've killed, like, everything from Tarmogoyf to Liliana to, you know, Delver of Secrets. Oh, wow, we get to play Sweet. Any thoughts on Goyfless John? Yeah, do this instead. If you don't have Tarmogoyf, look into this. Just imagine this list without Tarmogoyf. If you don't have Goyf, maybe look into this. Don't worry about the Lilianas in the sideboard. You can grow into that. This was a version of Jund that we brewed just like a week or two ago. This deck's really cool. It has an infinite combo in Jund colors. So if you're thinking Jund but you don't have Tarmogoyf, you could find something else for this spot, by the way. Yeah, if you, that could honestly just be like more pieces of removal, honestly. Actually, it probably could even be. But yeah, look at Crusher, looking at things like Monster. This should just be like more Calatus, actually. Hey, if you don't have Goyf, just like run more Calatus, like 2 to 3 Calatus, and then like add like a second Terminate and maybe a third Decay. Yeah, this would be a blast. What's the combo? You take Seismic Assault, add a Gitrog, and if you happen to see Dakmor, it's an infinite damage loop. Because you deal them 2 damage with a Seismic, Dakmor goes to the graveyard, Gitrog triggers and says, hey, whenever a land enters the graveyard, draw a card. So you draw a card, and then you dredge the salvage, it goes back to your hand, and then you discard it to the Seismic, and then you dredge, and you discard it, and you dredge, 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 and you dredge. Oh, wow, Calatus is like 33 tickets? Never mind. I guess you wouldn't be running the Calatus either. I don't know. Yeah, I think you could build this on a budget, though, this combo, like countries and Seismics. It wants to be Jund because Gitrog is what enables the infinite loop. But I guess you could like hold off on your Goyfs and your Calatuses. I don't know, I'm trying to help you, friend. You were saying you wanted to build Jund on a budget, so Jund and budget don't go in the same sentence. I'm trying to help you. This is something that was working for us. This was a blast. Oozes, they're a lot cheaper, right? Take a look at the metery. Or you can play this, Giftsrog. There you go. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you could build this on a budget, though. I'm pretty sure that you could. I mean, here's the thing. The thing that will prevent you, it's not so much the Tarmogoyfs that makes a deck budget or not. The nice thing I'll say about Jund is most of the relevant fetches, at least for this deck, because it wants, like, red, 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 heavy red. The nice thing about that is, it wants the fetches that just most recently came out.